Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired of trying to fill that void?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the impressions so notoriously hard to get right that when an SNL cast member did it, it became the stuff of legend.
Let us then tap our fists in friendship.
Number 10. Vanessa Bayer as Jennifer Aniston / Rachel Green.
Oh, yeah, the 90s are great. You go to work, you go on dates, and you go to cafes with your friends, and you all sit facing camera. Yeah. Hey, Joey had a really, really bad audition, and we're all going to talk about it tonight at the boy apartment. You should come.
Some impressions are good, and then there are those so convincing they get the real deal to show up. Vanessa Bayer built her reputation on a series of pitch-perfect impressions. With that said, though, her claim to fame is her Jennifer Aniston, nailing Rachel Green's quirky cadences and that instantly recognizable, slightly nasally delivery.
What just happened? What was that?
What? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think that just happens when I say a sentence that sounds complete. Yeah, like I'll see you tonight. Don't be late. Oh, Colin! Oh, you scared me. I was just in the shower.
But the bit reached legendary status when Aniston herself joined Bayer at the Weekend Update desk alongside Colin Jost and Michael Che. What could have been awkward turned into comedy gold as Aniston gamely played alongside and Bayer proved her impression held up right next to the original. When your subject gives you the stamp of approval, you've officially made it.
Friends was like 5 million and 5 years ago, so I think we've just got to move on.
Well, I don't know. I thought, because I do this great bit as Rachel, so. Is it a great bit, though?
Number 9. Pharoah as Denzel Washington.
Okay, all right. So I found it, huh? Yeah. I told you it was there, right? I specifically stated.
Yes, you did. Thank you, Denzel.
I knew it. Oh, now, what can I help you with, ma'am? Huh?
When viral impressionist Pharoah joined SNL in 2010, he didn't just come with a knack for impressions, he came with a full arsenal. Chief among them was his uncannily sharp Denzel Washington. Pharoah didn't just mimic Washington's voice, he captured the Oscar winner's mannerisms, cadences, and signature intensity so precisely it was like watching Denzel play himself.
Okay, all right. So, let's see here. So, you bought this handbag for $340 and now you want your money back. That's what you're saying? That's what you're telling me, right?
Yes.
Okay, $340. That's a lot of money to be asking for back. I mean, I'll give it to you.
The impression first turned heads at the Returns and Exchanges sketch. Overnight, he was branded the show's new master impressionist. While his catalogue would grow to include everyone from Barack Obama to Kanye West, it was his pitch-perfect Denzel that proved he could stand shoulder to shoulder with the best of his peers in SNL history.
So you calling me a liar, right? That's
No,
huh?
I didn't call you a liar.
It sounded like it to me. Huh? Let me tell you something. Don't you ever in your life call me a liar.
But I didn't. I just wanted to return
Oh, yes, you did.
Number 8. Cecily Strong as Jeanine Pirro.
I'm Judge Jeanine Pirro, and I just want to thank the brave sponsors who stuck with me despite the accusations by the radical loony left. To companies like Jeep, I say thank you. And to Mitsubishi, I say domo arigato, Cobra Kai.
Some impressions are tough because everyone knows the subject. Others are tough because hardly anyone does. Cecily Strong's Jeanine Pirro fell firmly into the latter camp.
There's a new sheriff in town, and the president's sending a message to every terrorist and gangbanger out there. You better buckle up. We're coming for you.
The longtime Fox News host and judge wasn't exactly a household name outside of politics, making Strong's ability to build a recurring impression around her all the more impressive.
20 years ago, I yelled at a waiter because my Cobb salad had a cranberry in it. And now I'm locked at this volume every day for the rest of my life.
Well, it's rumored that Fox has only kept you on the air because Donald Trump personally called the network on your behalf.
Yes, that is because Donald Trump is a class act.
Strong leaned into Pirro's fiery monologues, sharp hand gestures, and unapologetic bravado, transforming a niche political personality into a one-woman show. The impression typically found strong as Pirro downing multiple glasses of booze while ranting, teetering on the edge of chaos but never breaking character. The sheer commitment and precision turned a difficult, hyper-specific target into one of her signature roles.
Look at this. This is Jeanine has brought her files and she's ready to work.
Oh, no, it's a cozy for my Merlotzy.
See, she always comes prepared. And that rhymed. I like that.
Thank you. Wow-wee. Sweet justice.
Number 7. Bill Hader as Keith Morrison.
Sarah Halleman's boyfriend was into drugs and getting mixed up with some gangbangers. But one night, he just didn't come home.
I looked for him for weeks and weeks. Finally, the police called me and they found his car.
Bill Hader's range of impressions was staggering, but few were as oddly specific and oddly perfect as his take on Dateline NBC host Keith Morrison. Hader parodies the Canadian broadcasting legend's stately demeanor as being ghoulishly fascinated by the true crime stories he narrates, leaning all the way into those quirks.
And when I came to, my leg was gone.
Oh, did you find it?
No, it had been eaten.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Are you smiling?
No, I'm horrified.
With his head tilted, eyebrows raised, and a sing-song cadence that turned grim details into almost gleeful punchlines, Hader captured exactly what makes Morrison such a singular TV presence.
How horrified those wealthy folk would have been had they known the deadly secret Officer Wilson was about to expose on the wrong end of America Street. Is that too creepy?
Let's take the temperature of the room here for a second. Hang on. What do you think, Bill?
What could have been a niche, throwaway impression became one of Hader's standout recurring bits, proving his gift for spotting the eccentricities others might overlook. By making even tragedy sound cheerful, Hader nailed an impression both difficult and unforgettable.
She had murdered our neighbors. Do you get some sort of strange delight in all this?
I do.
Number 6. James Austin Johnson as Donald Trump.
I'm in my king era. But just like the founding fathers, I am creating a new country as well. And just like them, we're doing it very whitely. DEI is over. It's dead. Workplaces must go back to looking like the TV show The Office. Mostly white people, but with one funny black guy who's having a really bad time.
By the time Nashville native Johnson joined SNL in 2021, Donald Trump impressions had been done to death. But Johnson's version was so eerily accurate, it felt like the bar had been reset. When others leaned on caricature, Johnson nailed the fine details, the wandering tangents, the rambling syntax, even the sing-song cadence of Trump's voice.
Get 60 seconds on the clock, please. Because there's a lot of times where I was giving advice. A lot of times I was giving advice and people weren't listening, and it didn't work out so great for some of those people, okay? I mean, when you look back with Star Wars, I said, you need to do it with swords. The lasers are not enough.
The result was less parody and more uncanny imitation, so much so that many called it the most accurate Trump impression ever done on the show.
Look at Lynn. He got tricked into coming here, and now he's frozen on stage. Oh, he's furious. But I'm back in the White House just in time. Everything is back to how it was, except now my new favorite son is barren. And he is smacking his head on every door frame. Oh, it's bad.
It was literally his ticket to SNL. Johnson was hired almost entirely on the strength of his viral Trump videos. In a sea of lookalikes, his impression stood out because it sounded indistinguishably real.
Lin-Manuel Miranda Cosgrove, there he is. He's such a Miranda. Well, in conclusion, it's been a great week. I basically hit all my campaign promises except for the one people cared about, price of eggs. All-time high. Who would have thought it'd be easier to get a ceasefire in Gaza?
Number 5. Melissa Villaseñor as Lady Gaga.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world?
Yes, okay, all right.
Melissa Villaseñor brought an impressionist toolkit to SNL with a repertoire that ranged from pop divas to movie stars. But one of her finest and funniest was her take on Lady Gaga. Villaseñor didn't just mimic Gaga's voice, she bottled the singer's innately theatrical delivery and penchant for dominating the spotlight.
When I heard this song for the first time this morning, I felt like I was falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change.
The bit reached its comedic peak during a Weekend Update appearance wherein Villaseñor insisted she wasn't doing a Gaga impression, while clearly doing a spot-on Gaga impression. The sketch became a showcase for her uncanny ear and genuine musical chops, proof that Villaseñor could transform a larger-than-life star into a hilarious character without turning her into a caricature.
That was Kyle's whole part? That was it?
Number 4. Maya Rudolph as Beyonce.
It is truly an honor.
I know.
I cannot believe you're on Hot Ones.
Now I feel you. I still can't tell if this is beneath me. But my sister Solange loves this show, so I said I'd do it.
Plenty of SNL impressions thrive on exaggeration, but Maya Rudolph's Beyonce works because it feels both affectionate and just slightly unhinged. Rudolph has long been celebrated for her musically and larger-than-life characters, and her Queen Bey impression showcases both.
It's very surreal, and it's been 25 years of just working really hard and trying my best to keep growing and keep opening up doors. So I'm just very honored.
Where she really shines is in the recurring Hot Ones parody sketches, where her perfectly poised Beyonce slowly unravels under the heat of progressively spicier wings.
Oh, this isn't helping. Water makes it worse. Why is it worse? Oh, got my ass drinking milk now.
Watching the usually composed superstar lose her cool while still trying to maintain that iconic elegance became instant comedy gold. Rudolph's impression succeeds because it doesn't mock Beyonce, it magnifies her aura, and then cleverly lets the format chip away at it. The result, one of her most memorable recurring roles.
You need to shut your Charlie Brown looking ass up for a minute and you need to listen to me. Beyonce about to do something very human. So I need you to blur my face in 3, 2, 1.
Number 3. Kristen Wiig as Björk.
Greetings, Snarf. How is your skeleton?
Good. How's your skeleton?
It's itchy.
Okay.
Kristen Wiig's Björk was an unexpectedly perfect fit, a culmination of everything else the SNL legend had tackled. The Icelandic singer is already one of pop's most eccentric personalities, known for her whimsical speech patterns and surreal imagery, and Wiig leaned all the way in.
It's very bad. Many Icelanders cannot afford basic necessities like sklorch and flurp.
That sounds grim.
It is the worst tragedy in our nation's history, worse than the Great Norway robbery of 1301 or the reindeer uprising of 2012.
She would drift through interviews in chittering tones about befriending woodland creatures, nonsense that somehow still felt like something Björk herself might actually say.
A lot of people won't know who you are. Could you describe yourself?
I'm an Icelandic housewife in the 20s who just moved away from the island.
It's a deceptively difficult impression because it's not just about mimicking a voice, it's about embodying an otherworldly persona. Wiig captures the electronic music pioneer's idiosyncratic magic perfectly, making her Björk a cult favourite reoccurring character.
Our Prime Minister took all of our money and tied it to a horse, and then took the horse and ran him into the ocean.
Can't believe that backfired. So, how can your country rebound from this collapse?
First, I think we should change our currency. Instead of using paper money, I think we should pay for things with clouds.
Number 2. Kate McKinnon as Hillary Clinton.
Oh, Huma. Why won't the people just let me lead?
No, you know what?
Just give me the hammer and the nails and let me fix it all.
Hillary, I think that you've heard enough in here. Let's get out of here.
Oh, you go ahead. I'm gonna have one more drink.
Some public figures are born to be impersonated. Hillary Clinton is not one of them. Her stately, measured demeanour makes her a tough target for comedy. There's no wild voice or exaggerated quirk to latch onto. That's exactly why Kate McKinnon's impression stands out.
Rough night? Yeah, you could say that. Whew. Hi, I'm Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Hey, great name. I'm Val. So, Hillary, what brings you here tonight?
Well, I needed to blow off some steam. I've had a hard couple of 22 years.
Rather than going broad, McKinnon zeroed in on Clinton's polished mannerisms and steely determination, then twisted them just enough to reveal the vulnerability and awkwardness beneath.
Why? What do you do for a living?
Well, first, I'm a grandmother. And second, I am a human entrusted with this one green earth.
Oh, I get it. You're a politician.
Yes, yes. And how about you?
Well, me? I'm just an ordinary citizen who believes the Keystone Pipeline will destroy our environment.
Whether portraying her as unflappable and ambitious or nervously relatable, McKinnon managed to make a career politician funny without veering into outright parody. Her Hillary became a central figure in SNL's 2016 election coverage, showing how even the most bland subjects can be mimed for rich, enduring comedy in the right hands.
You know, nothing wrong with taking your time. What's important is getting it right.
Yep, I'll drink to that. God, I love a scalding hot vodka.
You know, I just realized I never checked your ID.
ID? Come on, please. I have a 1-year-old granddaughter. She calls me Madam President.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Tina Fey as Sarah Palin.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. I was so excited when I was told Senator Clinton and I would be addressing you tonight.
And I was told I would be addressing you alone.
Every so often, an SNL impression becomes bigger than the show itself. That was the case when Tina Fey returned to Studio 8H in 2008 to play then vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin.
You know, Hillary and I don't agree on everything.
I believe that diplomacy should be the cornerstone of any foreign policy.
And I can see Russia from my house.
What made it so difficult is what also made it iconic. Palin wasn't a decades-long public figure with well-established tics. She was brand new to the national stage, and Fey had to find the comedy in real time.
What insight into Russian actions, particularly in the last couple of weeks, does the proximity of the state give you?
They're our next-door neighbors, and you can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
Her genius lay in amplifying Palin's folksy cadences, pageant queen smiles, and overconfident charm until they became instantly recognizable. The impression was so dead on that many viewers still conflate Fey's parody lines with Palin's real quotes.
While our politics may differ, my friend and I are both very tough ladies. You know, it reminds me of a joke we tell in Alaska.
Oh boy.
What's the difference
Lipstick.
between a hockey mom
Lipstick.
and a pit bull?
Lipstick.
Lipstick.
There you go.
Which SNL impression on our list blew you away? Are there any notoriously difficult impressions we missed? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.
Oh, Val, I'm just so darn bummed. All anyone wants to talk about is Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? Isn't he the one that's like, you're all losers?